cocaine found in West Wing of White House while President Biden was away. It's hilarious how they threw that in there as a way to exclude him. What we know, exactly what we've always known, that America doesn't run on Duncan. I'm sorry you had to find out this way, kids, but did you really think those all-nighters writing policy happened on a cup of coffee or something a little stronger? The White House was temporarily closed Sunday evening after Secret Service agents discovered a white powder suspected to be cocaine inside a work area in the West Wing. Can you imagine being on high alert just before the country's 247th birthday, only to find a suspicious white powder? Is it anthrax? No. Is it ricin? No, it's that Archie Bunker. Somebody was celebrating prematurely. If you think that's something, wait until our 250th birthday when they catch E.T. doing rails off the Oval Office desk. The Secret Service said in a statement that the White House was closed to allow members of law enforcement to investigate, and that the District of Columbia Fire Department helped evaluate the substance. The fire department quickly determined the item to be non-hazardous. What does that mean? That it wasn't the good stuff? After an initial evaluation, a spokesperson for the Secret Service said, between the 60s, 70s, and 80s alone, I'm surprised that place isn't kicked with cocaine residue. That it hasn't somehow seeped into their groundwater. A fire department and emergency medical services field test Sunday evening identified a yellow bar, meaning cocaine hydrochloride, after a dispatch at 8:49 p.m., according to a publicly available recording of the encrypted call. See, that's the problem right there. You got your staff working in the White House at 9 o'clock on a Sunday night, like it's Walmart or something. Damn right somebody's going to come in thinking business casual. Earlier in the evening, District of Columbia Fire and EMS crews were sent to 17th Street, which borders the White House. Neither call, however, mentioned the White House. You don't have to. They were probably more surprised that it wasn't an overdose than they were that it was actually cocaine. You'd think more than their fair share of those haven't taken place over the decades. Members of the public who tour the White House usually are allowed to visit only the East Wing and residents. Tour members are typically not permitted to visit the West Wing, which is where the president, vice president, and other senior administration officials have their offices. The substance will be tested further, according to the Secret Service. The item was sent for further evaluation and an investigation into the cause. It must be a lot if they keep testing it, and manner of how it entered the White House is pending. Anthony Guglielmi, chief of communications for the Secret Service, said in a statement, "There had to be somebody that works there. I don't think a tourist will be stupid enough to bring the drugs inside the White House. They might be stupid enough to do them all and look crazy during the tour, but I don't think they would risk getting caught with drugs inside the White House." President Joe Biden and his family were away from the White House when the substance was discovered. Biden departed for Camp David on Friday evening and did not return to the White House until Tuesday morning. I don't understand why they're accounting for his whereabouts like anybody would have ever suspected him of having the blow. Guglielmi said in a statement that the White House complex went into a precautionary closure as officers investigated the substance. The White House did not immediately respond to a request for a comment. I'll leave you with these last words. Just say no.